The second question is where to put the camera. I have a technique that'll get you to practice in the exercise. In every scene, there are 4 things to include. If you watch an event, like someone involved in an activity, your eye focuses on the content, the action, the details, and to get a sense of how the person on screen feels about what they're doing. I call this my 4-point coverage rule. I'll demo each of the 4 principles in the 4-point coverage rule and show how they help us in conjunction with the principles of axis and in order to try to figure out where to put the camera. Here are the 4 kinds of shots you need. Number 1, context. This is a wide shot that shows the location. It helps the audience understand the place, time, and the surroundings. Number 2, action or process. This includes a series of medium-sized shots to show the audience what's happening. These clips are medium-sized shots that follow what the people on screen are doing. Number 3, details. Every scene has an opportunity to capture close-ups of something we can't see in the wide or the medium shots. Grab these close shots for a couple of reasons. To show the audience something that we couldn't explain any other way, and to use these shots as a way of breaking up the action when we edit. Number 4, reactions. Finally, whenever you are shooting someone doing things, turn the camera toward their face. The audience needs to see how the person on screen feels about what they're doing. Are they excited? Are they remorseful? Are they bored? Are they ambitious? This is the biggest secret to making an effective video. Are you ready for it? Empathy. We watch films because we want to experience how other people feel. If you see an emotion happening while you're shooting, point your camera at it. The audience will forgive almost any bad shot or bad edit if they can connect with the person on screen. Here's an example from Zimbabwe. We've already looked at it once. I start with a wide shot to show the audience where we are, who's present, and what the world looks like. Then I follow the women as they work to get water. Adding a close-up to show the water coming out of the tap gives the audience a perspective that only the camera can show. The water looks clean, it's healthy, and it's plentiful. Finally, I want to show how people feel at the well. You don't have to edit the shots in this order, but these 4 elements of my sequence, my 4-point coverage rule, are things that will make every scene feel like a complete story for the audience. One thing to point out as I'm talking about where to put the camera: take note of the shots again and think about the axis and the screen direction. These are things I talked about earlier in these videos. I'm not jumping around to different angles that would disorient the audience. The women are working at the water pump and looking at each other. Their eye lines give me the motivation. I get nice and close to their eye lines, to the axis, but I don't cross it. While this isn't the most critical detail to achieve when I'm shooting a video, it really helps the audience engage in the story because they're not suddenly trying to make sense of their orientation as I edit between the different shots. These principles will take practice and a fair bit of experimenting, and it's something we'll do in the next exercise.